church. Thank you. I was in prayer this morning, and my life, the journey that I've been on in my life has been very difficult. Much of it was due to me. I was trying to write my own story. I was trying to take control and fix things that were broken instead of letting the Lord fix them for me. And I lost the things that I held on to, because he says if we hold on to our lives, we will lose it. But if we lose it for his sake, we will find it. But in the midst of that, the Lord showed me that even after all the mistakes that I had made, after the wrong directions that I had taken, that it wasn't over. My life was wrapped up in my family, my husband, my children. I thought if I lost them, I would have lost everything, because that was his plan. And it was his plan, but we messed up. But the Lord showed me, even in all that, even though that was his plan at a time, and even though now it's gone and it had to be let go of, that even though that was the story for the time, that he is so powerful that he can rewrite our story. He can rewrite the ending, because he has that authority. He has that power. He's God. He's the creator. He can rewrite our story, even if we've blown the first one, even if we tried to rewrite it ourselves. And as we were writing our own story and we're looking at our pages that we thought we were going to rewrite, and our tears are flowing out all over the pages, what did we write? Lord, we tried to take the pen from you, but even when we tried to take the pen from him, when we see that our story and our writing, when we tried to be the author of our own life, when we see that he's the better author, he's the master author, he's the master artist, that he's the painter, not us, he's the painter of life, that when we give him back the brush, when we give him back the pen, that he can edit, that he can rewrite, he can even add another chapter in our lives that didn't exist before, so that that story can still have the beautiful ending that he wanted to give us. He is the author. I just want to make sure. Even a beautiful mess. And, you know, when he rewrites that story, it's not for us. It's because of him. It's for his name's sake, so that we can show others who he really, really is. That he is love, that he wants to restore us, he wants to redeem us, he's for us, he's not against us. That he is with us and always with us, and he will always redeem us and work all things together for our good, Romans 8:28. All things together for the good, even a mess, even destruction, he'll turn it around, because he wins, because he's the author, because he's the creator. He's the master artist. With his brush, he paints beauty from ashes and gives us a glorious story, and that's how he wants to finish it, and he will finish it, and that is his story, his pen. Write your story. Let him take the brush, let him do the brush strokes, and let him incorporate you. And if you're here today, there's a place for you. He can write you into that script. Even if you haven't been written in yet, there's a script, there's a play, there's a purpose. He can write you into this story. Come in. If you're hearing his voice today, give your heart to him completely. Give your life to him completely. Surrender your life to Jesus Christ. He's good. He loves you, and he is good.